am here to...
I went early, Rog. I went early.
talk about Need for Speed Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback, yeah, it's a great game. Need for Speed Payback is coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer on the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse.
So what have you brought with you?
Well,
What did you bring?
this is a life-size replica of one of the weapons from this game.
Wow. Cool, I'm sure you love it.
I brought one for you.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Wow. Woo. So.
And yeah, about the same as the previous two.
Sad.
Like, yeah, sad is the correct word, the exact right word, because they announced the Xbox One X.
Or better known as Project Scorpio.
Yeah,
Whoa.
the thing that no one asked for and
Nobody
no one
wanted,
wants.
no.
It's an Xbox One with a sweet new chipset, brah.
It's just like, why did they think this was a good idea? Did their
Because-
sales tell them it was a good idea? 'Cause
The
I
reason
don't know.
was, when the Xbox One came out, it was still behind in the technology compared to the PS4. So now they're trying to
Everything
play
is.
catch up.
Yeah.
It's
And-
just sloppy.
Yeah, and now
just
it's
They just-
$500 price point that
Yeah.
no one's going to pay for 4K, Halo and Forza, because no one cares.
I think they just like don't know their place in the market anymore, because like Nintendo is very clear on its place in the market, and I feel like it always has been. Just like people may not appreciate it depending on what it's doing, but like it knows like the technology can't compete with the PS4, but it's not trying to. It's like its own like cool thing that everyone appreciates.
Right.
But Microsoft
Yeah,
is bad.
It's not
just
good
bad.
anymore.
That's sad.
And it's unfortunate because in the previous generation, the Xbox 360 was actually a really good console.
It was killer.
But now it's not. So, sorry, Microsoft, you're
Yeah.
still losing.
Like we're like rooting for you, but you just keep doing these stupid things.
I mean, if you focused on good games at this point, people might come around, maybe, if you're lucky.
I think the Xbox One, when it first was announced, just like really turned everybody off. Like,
Yeah.
it did not have the consumer in mind.
No,
And
'cause-
people just revolted hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And they never recovered.
And they never recovered, yeah. So, like, maybe a few generations
Yeah,
after
maybe,
that. Like,
maybe next generation they'll be better, but this one, no, you're not going to catch up. at
that's
this
like
point.
a lesson in marketing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Moving on. We had the lesser-known PC gaming conference. Did you guys even know that was a thing?
No.
Oh,
And
I did, but I
didn't-
haven't seen anything.
No,
about
I
it.
didn't
Those
even watch
poor bastards, like they got no notoriety. They basically get a pat on the head every E3, which is sad, but PC gaming's becoming more of a thing.
Yeah, it is.
So, as E3s go on, they'll start to grow, and there was actually some good announcements. It was a nice little quaint conference. I kind of liked it.
How sweet.
But
Give us the highlights.
there was an announcement for XCOM 2. There's a big expansion for that. There was another strategy game, I think something with Kings. That was interesting. But a couple other things that I can't really remember off the top of my head.
You can look it up.
Yeah, I just remember that it was pretty nice. I liked it. It was better than
Very
EA, Ubisoft,
Yeah.
or Microsoft. Let's put it that way. And it doesn't have any of the notoriety that they have. So shame on all three of you. And then Sony, right?
The beloved
They
Sony.
actually did pretty good this year.
Yeah, I think Sony was definitely like, did not bomb.
They played it
They
safe,
had
though.
some, they played it safe, but it's also like not like a huge year for them. They're not
Right.
like putting out a new console. They did have the PlayStation VR.
Right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
They were big on that, but
Speaking of, the big announcement at Sony's press conference was Final Fantasy 15, the VR game Fishing.
Yeah,
It's
I
basically
saw
Final
that.
Fantasy
I
Bassmaster.
saw that.
It
So
was
cute.
It was. I don't know what to make of it. Like
I don't
it's
either.
quaint, but it's like really
It's like,
But
are you
but
gonna
is
get any
that
real
is that
playtime?
why I'm getting VR?
No.
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 So I don't know.
I don't know.
Like if it came free,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
if you
try it.
if you bought Final Fantasy 15 and they were like, here's a fishing game for VR, that'd be cool. But
but it's sort of like that Zelda archery game.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, who played that? If you
Not
did,
extensively.
let
Yeah.
I
me know.
mean, you tried
Like
it.
you
but-
tried it out, and then you're like, all right, this is cool. I'll never play it again.
Right.
But really cool effort.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
so sad.
And they had some other good announcements for people who really like Shadow of the Colossus,
Mhm.
which is a game from PS2. I'm not sure if you guys played it. I did. I loved it. It was a game all about boss battles. There's like 13 of them. And they announced a remake for that game for the PS4. They
Yeah.
remastered it a little bit for the PS3. They kind of up-res the textures. But
This
it
is
was,
totally new.
but this is like from the ground up. They're remaking it, and it looks great. Like, I think it looks great. Well, maybe we'll do a quick look or something.
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
No, God of War.
God of
Yeah,
War.
God
They
of War.
showed a new trailer for that. Kratos and his
Mhm.
son going through like Norse mythology and
Yeah.
stuff. It looks really good. I'm actually anxious to play that from everything I've seen from the two trailers. So.
Also, Detroit Become Human.
Yeah,
We're
that's-
super
Yes.
psyched for that because we
Very
played all of
excited.
the Quantic Dream games,
Right.
and
Yes.
yeah, we can't
You know,
wait.
we love.
Also, side note, we're from Detroit,
We
so
are.
yeah,
we're kind of excited.
Mhm.
yeah, kind of anxious to see where they go with that.
Yeah.
It's shaping up to be something interesting, and if they really incorporate the gameplay elements that they're showing in their trailers, it's probably going to be more interesting than their previous games because
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah, it seems way more
It seems like you have a
choose
lot
your
more-
own story
yeah,
Right.
more
than any other
options.
game that I've seen. If the trailer is indicative of the gameplay,
right, and it's E3, so who
Right.
knows? It
They
could be
could-
shenanigans, but we'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see,
Hopefully,
yeah.
it's good.
There's also new Horizon Zero Dawn DLC,
Right.
DLC, yeah.
which looks cool.
That looked really good. Then they announced Monster Hunter World.
Mm.
So for all you Monster Hunter fans out there, that looks pretty good. I haven't played any of the Monster Hunter games, so
I
I don't
haven't
know.
either.
But I don't know, it looked pretty good. And that pretty much is everything
Yeah,
as far as Sony goes.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything big here?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Well,
I mean, if we miss something,
I'm
comment
sure-
below.
I'm sure you'll tell
I'm
us
sure
about
it's
it.
something very obvious too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then moving on to
Okay.
the conference, I think we all kind of agree
Yes.
was the best in show.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
they
mean,
got the gold,
Nintendo won this one. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
and they haven't done it in a while, probably. So
Yeah, no, it's
just-
been several years since they've had this good of a showing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were talking about that too, because I don't know if it's just like they have a new president, or if it's just like I know they've had a lot of young people in their teams lately.
Right.
But even their marketing and their localization, I would say, is pretty spot on.
Honestly, it's the Switch. It's them needing to
Yeah.
push their new console and say, we have all these games lined up.
Mhm.
Look how great they are.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they really accomplished that. I think.
Yeah,
I
I
was
agree.
so hyped. I literally, I was on my lunch break watching it, and I was like taking pictures with my phone and like videos and stuff, and I was just like the whole time.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So
was pretty
It
good.
was great.
So they announced. Let's go through the lesser announcements first.
Okay.
Yoshi game.
Yoshi game, right?
Yeah.
It was cardboard, very cutesy.
And
Reminds me of
no
No-
title.
no
and no
title,
yarn.
just Yoshi.
Just
Yeah.
no woolly.
Kirby.
No, Kirby.
That was
Oh,
exciting.
gosh.
Kirby
That
looks
was
so
really
fun.
It's so
exciting.
cute.
Yeah.
And with the Joy-Cons, can you
Uh-huh.
imagine like the
Right.
co-op?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that'd be
co-op,
great.
so
Oh.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Again, no title on that one.
No title. 2018 tentative
Yeah,
release on
them,
both of those.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes. They showed a little bit more gameplay from Fire Emblem Warriors, and they kind of explained the premise behind that. That looks pretty good. I like
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Xenoblade
Xenoblade
Chronicles
Chronicles.
2.
right.
Mhm.
A lot of Scottish accent in that. The voice acting was
A little comical
Yeah, I mean,
at times.
maybe the Japanese is better,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
the English was hit or miss. But
Mhm.
it looks good, like as far as RPG goes. So
Right.
we'll see.
Yeah.
And then they announced something I think a lot of fans have been waiting a long time for.
Oh.
Metroid Prime 4.
Now, this was the
They
star, the
dropped
darling.
the bomb.
The darling of E3.
The internet just lost its mind.
Oh.
As they should, because
Samus Return.
it's literally been 7 years since the last big Metroid game.
And the
a
Switch
shame.
is just the perfect
Yep.
platform.
Mhm.
After playing Zelda, you can really see what they can do with the Switch and Metroid. So that's gonna be so
And not
fun.
only will it be on the Switch, but also the 3DS.
Yeah,
Well, that's
because,
Samus Returns.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the surprise Treehouse announcement.
They busted out an entirely different Samus game.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to be
Just because
surprising.
it's actually a remake of
The GBA.
Metroid 2 for the
Yeah.
Game
I
Boy
think
Advance.
it's supposed
yeah.
to like tide people over until the Switch like game comes out. So I mean, I think that was a smart
good
thing to
idea.
do.
Right, right.
Even though honestly, people have been waiting so long, I think they could
Yeah.
have done like it wasn't necessary. It was just like a nice little like we understand your pain.
Right.
Yes. I think the thing is, Nintendo realizes after what happened with Breath of the Wild, where it was delayed like
Yeah.
5 times, it was announced in like 2012,
Mhm.
and
Right.
it wasn't released until this year. So they kind of realized like we need something here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Which is
also,
smart.
they're keeping the 3DS in the picture by
Right.
by giving us this little
Yeah.
teaser game, basically. So
Was that a 3DS exclusive?
Yes.
yeah, 3DS only.
Samus Returns is
Interesting.
it's a 2D original Metroid style game.
But so,
It's like a
will
remake.
you or will you not be able to play that on the new 2DS XL?
Yes,
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah,
Okay.
those games,
Okay.
yeah, are
Yes.
backwards compatible. But
All of them. And then they finished off the show with a really good trailer for Super Mario Odyssey.
just a delight.
I literally texted, like, we have a group chat, and I texted Dino Butt, because I'm just like, what even
It was
is
just a
this?
T-Rex.
And
It was so
then,
surprising.
you just see the,
Yeah, you see Mario jump out of the hat, and you're like, well, why is there a T-Rex here?
Yeah.
What's happening?
and
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people might have things to say about this game, like, maybe it's too weird for some people, but I think it's just delightful.
I think it's exactly what Mario's needed,
It's
because
definitely
they've been
weird.
playing it safe for a long time now.
Yeah.
Like, Mario Galaxy 2 was just Mario Galaxy 1 with what recycled ideas and stuff like that. Then you had Super Mario 3D World, which was kind of just the old style of games.
Right, more of a
Yeah.
platformer than a.
So again, playing it safe, not really doing
Very
anything
safe.
too new. And then this game, they just like went crazy. New Donk City, welcome. Pauline is the mayor. Like, you can possess people now as Mario.
Yeah.
What is happening in this game? I don't know. I love
There's
it.
know.
dinosaur like.
You can
We've
dress up
never-
as a mariachi, and I love it.
Yeah. Has there ever been like a creature in a Mario game that's like a real thing?
Yeah,
that's
like a T-Rex.
T-Rex? I don't think so.
I can't think of it.
Besides-
And it looks
besides-
like legit, not like
Yeah.
a cartoony T-Rex, like a
Like an actual
real
T-Rex. Yeah.
I'm just baffled.
And then
Yeah.
But I'm down for it.
yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm here for it, Mario. I'm
We'll
here
see where
for
this
it.
Yeah.
T-Rex takes us.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
think it looks super fun. Like when they showed in the treehouse, they showed the Toast Arena or whatever it was.
Right.
called.
Yeah.
Right. The world that's like
yeah.
it's like a desert, but it's been frozen over.
Yeah, it's just so cute. And even seeing the story, like some of the story elements of it being frozen and stuff, I think it's going to be really fun. So.
Right.
Can't wait.
And you can't talk about the Nintendo conference without mentioning all the amiibos.
Oh,
all the amiibos.
God.
My God, I'm
Oh,
so
I
excited.
I die for the Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh,
amiibos.
yeah.
And the Breath of the Wild ones.
Yes,
Oh,
like
yeah, the
champions.
Cool. And also the DLC for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Apparently,
DLC.
the first pack is more of like a master kind of like, let's just make the game really hard and
Right.
see how you do. But then the second pack is like a
Story.
theoretically like
prequel
a
story.
new story, and it seems to be prequel. I mean, everything is pointing to prequel. So
The Ballad of the Champions.
yeah.
Right.
So
yeah.
And the new amiibos are all of the champions, so it's just kind
Which I'm so glad that they're
Yeah.
doing it about the champions.
so
because,
smart.
spoilers if you haven't finished the game, but after we beat the game, I felt like sort of like they they left out the champions a little bit. I wish they had included them. Like, you know, remember when you beat Ocarina of Time and you have this huge party with all the people that you ever like encountered, basically. I just wanted the champions to be there partying with them, and I know that
Right.
they're like
Agreed.
dead, but you know, they needed.
Or
I
even
totally
if
agree.
even if it was just like a passing of the torch to like
Right.
Yeah.
to like the next generation. Like Mifa isn't the champion anymore. It's Prince Sidon.
Exactly.
Or-
I just wanted it so bad.
Yeah, something.
I wanted
But you know,
it was a
maybe-
quieter ending.
Maybe they'll just give the champions their due, and I would appreciate that.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So spoilers over.
Yeah, but
But-
the first DLC pack looks pretty good. Second DLC pack is shaping up to be really good too. The amiibos, I want them all.
I want them
Oh, I
all, and
just
I'm
want them
going to
all.
buy them all.
I have to have the wedding ones.
Yes, the wedding ones. Oh,
They're so
My heart.
cute.
Yes,
Oh,
really good.
too much.
But overall, I think Nintendo did a really good job this year.
Yeah.
Much better than previous years.
I'm so glad. I'm honestly really glad it was short too.
Yeah,
Like,
it was very. It was literally
60
like
minutes.
25 minutes
Everything
long.
they needed, short, and then they expanded upon it later. Like if you wanted to watch that,
Right.
you didn't have to suffer through
An hour.
like tons of it. And
Right.
there was
Yeah.
no like weird things that happened in this
Right.
one, which is I was expecting something weird.
Yeah, some people watch E3 just for the cringe,
Yeah.
and there wasn't a lot of cringe this year.
Yeah, not a lot.
So I don't know. But yeah, I would say that Nintendo did a really good job. Sony, you did pretty good too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Held the line.
PC gaming, you know, I give you a good golf clap there. The rest of you, dumpster fire. Sorry.
You're
Sorry.
dead to us.
Sorry. You know, thanks for trying, I guess.
It's
but-
like I just feel like some of them are just churning out. Just
Yeah,
garbage.
I feel
just
like-
hot garbage.
If a rabbit is the thing that's supposed to save your company, then I think you're betting in the wrong corner.
Didn't the
Just
EA show literally start with the rabbits? Wasn't that their opening? What
It's
a
like-
what a terrible omen.
It's like pick the horse that is deaf, dumb, cannot walk. Just start the show.
But anyway, we digress on the rabbit situation.
Just hate it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you love it, that's fine.
Yeah, no judgments, but like not for me.
Not for me at all.
And I mean, I know I haven't played it yet, but I already hate it.
I think if someone gave me a copy, I would try to sell it online and never play it. Just
Yeah.
too much for
Well,
me.
the thing
I mean,
is,
we wouldn't throw it
GameStop would
away
give you
'cause-
like $40 for it on release day, so it wouldn't even be worth your time.
There we have it, folks. It's not even worth selling.
It's not even worth
Not
selling.
even worth selling.
So I think that kind of wraps up our
Yeah.
thoughts for the C3. Overall, mixed bag. You know, some good, some bad. Mostly bad, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hey, I think Nintendo kind of ended it on a strong note.
Oh,
so,
definitely.
agree.
Yeah.
that's going to wrap it up for us, you guys. If you enjoyed listening to our thoughts, or even if you want to disagree with them in the comments,
Yeah. by all
please
means.
feel free to do so. I'm
Put us
sure
in
you
our
will anyway.
place.
Exactly. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.
See ya.
We have more videos coming soon, so
Yeah.
you know, we took a little hiatus, but we're back full
back.
force. So
Full force.
Keep an eye out.
keep an eye out.
Weather eye. All right. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.